The cynics just can't believe what's happening in this market. They're so used to finding reasons to be bearish that they're being overrun by positive events. They're genuinely baffled by the tape on this terrific day where the Dow gained 617 points, S&P jumped 0.85%, and the NASDAQ climbed 0.72%, with all three averages closing at record highs. Bye. Can these negativists stay baffled? Will they have to commit, convert, get bullish? I don't know if they can do it, but they're going to have to if they want to stop losing the money that they have under management. And by the way, keeping assets under management is the name of the game on Wall Street. Before I get to what happened today, let me go into why it is so hard to convince the pessimists to turn positive. It's the toughest thing to do. First, ever since the great crash in '87, the most quoted of commentators and money managers have almost always been bearish, maybe extremely bearish, and of course, erudite. There's a sense that you simply aren't that smart if you're a bull. If you're too positive, people just don't take you seriously. You're a gadfly. It's only gotten worse since the Great Recession, when things really went kerflooey, and those who were bullish during that period, well, they were annihilated. How were they annihilated? They were annihilated by YouTube clips of them saying anything good about any stock under the sun. So why ever bother to say anything good about a stock under the sun? Why ever be bullish? Second, we do admittedly have a fraught backdrop, $37 trillion in federal debt, president that can sink the market with a single true social post, and the rule of law for many seeming to be in doubt. Third, does it really make sense? Does it make sense to be bullish as China, Russia, and India get closer while our country seems hard-pressed to find allies? You look at the headlines. Sometimes it feels like the world's spinning out of control. The war in Ukraine is not ending. The war in Gaza is not ending. We offended the Koreans with this Georgia ice raid, and on and on and on. To which I say, hold on. We don't trade on Ukraine. I'm not thrilled to see Russian drones over Poland. But it doesn't matter to individual companies and their stocks. We can't sell stocks off a budget deficit, especially when interest rates are going lower, as they did today. The skeptics think that's insane. Everything I just said, they want to sell stocks on current events, especially this morning's slightly hotter than expected consumer price index number. How the heck can Treasury yields come down on a bad inflation reading? That's not supposed to happen. They are baffled.
Don't miss a second of Mad Money. Follow @Jim Cramer on X. Have a question? Tweet Cramer. #MadMentions. Send Jim an email to madmoney@cnbc.com or give us a call at 1-800-743-CNBC. Miss something? Head to madmoney.cnbc.com.